YouTuber Bill Orman Carrasquillo, better known and famously known as Omi in a Hellcat. Now, if you guys don't know, Omi in a Hellcat was one of the biggest YouTubers when it came to buying cars at the rate that he was buying. And no YouTuber was doing what Omi in a Hellcat was doing a few years ago. This is the only man that I saw that he was going up to the dealership, calling them up. I'm on my way to go pick up a Lamborghini Aventador for over half a ticket. We talking like $600-700K. And he's talking about, yo, he's telling the salesman like, yo, you seen my bank accounts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you seen my bank account. This is on YouTube, by the way. You guys can go watch this video. He said, yo, you seen my bank accounts. Like, you know what they look like. You know, if I'm telling you that I'm coming to get that, I'm coming to get that. Because, you know, think about it, guys. This is a $700,000 car, right? You calling the salesman like, yo, I'm like an hour out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be there in a few. I'm going to come get that. Get it ready. Because, get the car ready. Get it cleaned up. You know, they're not going to pull the car out of the showroom. You know, that's a $700,000 car we talking about. That ain't a little Honda Civic. You know what I mean? Some bullshit. Like, that's some whole different type of money we talking about. And nobody's going to sit there and move a car if you BSing about pulling up. So, you know, he was like, yo, you know, you see my bank account. You know what I got in there. You know I'm cutting. You just heard the salesman say, yeah, trust me, man. I know that's not a problem for you. You know what I mean? Shortly after, he goes to the dealer. Boom. When he gets there, car's already outside, washed up, ready to go. He goes inside, signs the paperwork. Boom. Hands him a check. I saw him hand him a check. He comes outside. He tries to jump in the car. And he's like, yo, you think, right when he was going to jump in, and he's like, yo, you think I fit in this shit? Like, bro, that's when I knew that Omi in a Hellcat had fuck you money. When that motherfucker bought a car that's worth over $700,000, and he was, after he done paid the man and everything, he was going to jump in, and he's like, yo, you think I fit in it? Like, holy. Shots to, yo, I gotta hit him with the Don DeMarco. Shots to Omi in a Hellcat, bro. I was watching a lot of his videos at the time, and like I said, that was one of the cars he went to buy, bro. He used to buy a different car every day. Man's was out buying fucking. I seen him buy a McLaren. I seen him buy I don't know how many Chargers. Like, bro, like it was at a different type of rate. So you would have asked yourself, right? Like, yo, what does this guy do? Like, bro, this guy's fly as hell, got like 3 million on his neck, all designer down, buying cars like they're video games. Like mans was buying cars like they were freaking $60 Xbox games, bro. That's how he was buying cars. No cap. Like it was at a whole different type of rate that he was buying cars. So, you know, obviously somebody like that, and then you on YouTube, right? You're on YouTube with it, you know what I mean? And that you just walking in the dealership handing these people half of $700,000 checks. Like, yo, let me get that right there. You know what I'm saying? Walking in the dealer like it's nothing. Let me get that right there. And that's not the only thing he did was buy cars, bro. I saw Omi in a Hellcat jump in the fucking. I seen him walk into, what was it? The Best Buy. I seen him walk into the DJI store where they sell the drones. Bro, he spent like $30,000 at the DJI store, bro. He spent like 30 racks in there, bro. No cap. And then he was like, when he went to go pay, he was like, oh, shoot. My cards have a $5,000 limit. So, bro, he had to swipe like 4 or 5 cards in order for him to pay the tab. Because all his cards had a $5,000 limit on them, bro. Like, he was just spending like he didn't care, bro. Wherever he was at, and he was blessing people. Let me keep it all the way real with you. I seen one kid he was with one day. I don't even think I think the kid was a friend of a friend of his. The kid was like, yo, I needed like a laptop and shit. He's like, all right. They walking in Best Buy and shit. But like, he just saying it like, damn, I want to buy a laptop one day or something. Like, and you just see Omi turn around, bro, you want a laptop? Come on. Just walked up to him, which one you want? Grab whatever you want. Like, bro, like he used to bless whoever he was with. Good, humble dude, man. But unfortunately, if you guys don't know, he was recently sentenced to 5.5 years in order to forfeit $30 million in large-scale cable piracy in this large cable piracy case. Basically, what he was doing, they said, he was basically he had this cable streaming service, right, where he would offer people cable. You know, cable. If you guys don't know, cable is like what nowadays. Cable's like to keep it real, like I think YouTube got cable for like $60-$70. I'm keeping it real with you. I think YouTube. And that's expensive, you know what I mean? Like, that's pricey. Like, let's keep it real. So he was offering like cable. I'm talking about like all the channels. From what I heard, there was channels from, they had the Chinese network on there. You had they had all the countries. They had Peru. They had Dominican Republic. They had all the channels, bro. Over like, bro, I'm talking about thousands of channels for $15 a month. So, from my understanding, how they caught up to him, I guess they traced wherever he had, I don't know where he had it. They must have traced back or try to see where, or I don't know how the hell it was that they, you know, they started investigating him, they caught up to this. My conspiracy theory behind all this is that it came from YouTube. I think, personally, this would have lasted way longer before they actually would have caught up to him. This is what I think. I think that being that he was flaunting and doing too much online on social media, you know, and doing all this, buying cars. Bro, I'm telling you, you got multi-millionaires out here. Bro, Jay-Z's a billionaire. You don't see Jay-Z doing the shit this guy's doing. I guarantee you Jay-Z didn't have the amount of cars that Omi and the Hellcat had, bro. Bro, this guy was blowing money like he was not a billionaire, a multi-billionaire, bro. Like, he was just blowing it. Blowing it, buying a car every different day of the week. Crashing out at the mall every single day. And if it wasn't at the mall, he was at Best Buy. He was wherever, spending $20,000, $30,000. Like, it was $20,000, $30, actual dollars, instead of $20,000, $30,000. And he was doing it online, bro. He was gaining a crazy amount of subscribers on YouTube. He blew up on YouTube. He went from like 200 to 500,000 subscribers in a blink of an eye. And I think personally, they always say, who's on the internet? Who runs YouTube? The feds. The feds run YouTube, bro. So from my understanding, this whole thing with him of getting caught up was because of YouTube. He was doing way too much. That's what I think. But to be honest with you, 5.5 years for all the money that supposedly he made over $100 million, bro. Easy. Think about this. We're gonna pull out the calculator. He had at $15, he had 500 over. I'm gonna put 500,000, but he had over that. He had 500,000 paid subscribers on his service for $15 a month. You know how much he was making a month? 7.5 million. And he lasted years doing this. He lasted years doing this, guys. 7.5 million times 12. He was making $90 million a year. $90 million a year, bro. He was making. Omi and a Hellcat in his prime. And maybe a little bit more than that, because I said that number's a little off. He probably had a couple $100,000 more towards the end. And remember, this is one of like his biggest. He had other TV services also, from my understanding. So again, when you have an amount of money coming in like that, bro, trust me, there's a lot. There's a lot you know what I'm saying? Another thing that also is a conspiracy theory of how he got caught up too is it's because of his taxes. You know, he wasn't paying taxes from my understanding. So I guess the IRS was catching up like, yo, how this man is hundreds of millions. Because think about it, bro, we're talking hundreds of millions. We're talking millions coming in by the week, millions by the month. You know what I'm saying? They're like, hold up. Who is this guy right here? Because you know what I'm saying? Like, when you making that amount of cash, bro, they're gonna come after you, bro. They're gonna find a way to get a, they want they cut, you know what I mean? They want they cut. It is what it is. So, you know, again, 5.5 years for, he made a couple $100 million. He's got to pay 30 million back. 30 million? Bro, I seen his Instagram. He was smiling when he came out the courtroom. He knows that's a slap on the wrist, bro. They were throwing 500 years at him. And then at one point, they were like, they had brought it down to like 30 years, something like that. He got 5 years and he only had to pay 30 million back. And he made hundreds of million. He's still up. He's still up to this day. He's still up, bro. They took a lot of his money. Don't get it twisted. But he's up. You know what I mean? And the biggest thing that he's now benefiting from is, while he did that, he built a crazy amount of subscribers and followers on Instagram. You know, it says it right here. Better known to his more than 800,000 online followers as Old Man a Hellcat. So, you know, I mean, listen, he's benefiting himself from that because he's selling merch now. And now his merch is going crazy. He got sneakers. His sneakers are going crazy. I've seen everybody rocking his sneakers, rappers, all type of shit. Now he's going to make millions off of that. He's already making millions off of that. They took all his cars, but he done almost bought all the cars back again. Like, I seen all the whips he got. Look, this was after he came home. He got a Supra, he got a Charger here, he got a Challenger here. He done bought the cars back. So yeah, man, that's Old Me and a Hellcat. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Y'all think Old Me and a Hellcat got a slap on the wrist for making over $100 million, 5.5 years? And he's probably going to come home in 3 years. Let's keep it real. Good behavior. He probably comes out on a program. Probably do 2.5. He probably be home. So let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. And most importantly, man, hit that bell above so y'all stay notified when I drop these videos. And most importantly, most importantly, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I'll check you out on the next one, man. Peace.